Another beautiful day. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Saturday. I woke up a little earlier than I wanted to. I was planning on sleeping in a bit, but now that I'm up, I said I'll go for a walk. Staying in zone 1 today, and not going for anywhere near as far as I went before. Something in my shoe. Don't want to get hot, don't want to get sweaty. It's nice and cool. So I'm just going to kind of leisurely walk, go back to the house. Mal will be up, have some breakfast, get started on the day. So for lunch today, we are meeting up with Brian and Brandy, who are in town. We've met y'all before. You said it was PAX 2015?
Yeah.
God, it's in my brain. I'm like, that wasn't that long ago. That was eight years ago. It's been a while.
It has been 8 years.
Yeah, it's been a little bit of time. Alex and Haley are also here. We tried a new place called Bullbox, and it's you put things in a bowl restaurant. There's all these restaurants now where you put things in a bowl.
Which is great, in my
It is-
opinion.
it
I
is
really
great.
love this for us in America.
And we all got pretty different things. So I got Thai. Mine's very spicy. What else did everyone? This is
It's also
bulgogi
very
beef.
spicy. I got the beef with kimchi and egg.
Egg.
Oh, was that the
See the egg
soul?
anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Soul box. I
You got
got.
the soul one too.
Yeah.
I gotta make your own.
Yeah.
I did that too.
This is. I mean, it's a nice place. I would definitely come back here. We have a few of these. We were talking about. What's the Mediterranean one?
Kava.
Kava. Yeah, Kava's really good too. We've went to BB Bop just recently. So there's a lot of these places now. I like them. I want to put more things in bowls. Anyway, I'm going to wish y'all well because I know that you did some travel already
Yep.
Yeah.
and you've got some adventures that you're going on today.
Yep.
Yep.
So I hope that all goes well for you guys.
Thank you.
So after lunch, we did two things. I'll talk about the first thing in a moment. But the second thing we did was the four of us went to a place called Rocket Fizz, which is a store in Raleigh that just sells sodas. Like they have, I only get a shot of the coolers, so there's a bunch of that are cool that you can go in and get. But they also have just a huge store that's not a cooler that has just a huge variety of sodas. And we were actually looking for something very specific. We were looking for hot Blenheim ginger ale. I'd like to get some because we used to pick it up every once in a while and have it for guests so they could try it. And I haven't managed to find it anywhere in Raleigh, and they didn't have any today. And I went up and I asked the cashier about it. I was like, hey, do you have hot Blenheim? And he's like, we're actually out right now. He's like, we'll have more next week. And I was like, oh my God, there's like hundreds of sodas there, but they didn't have that. And I could get it back in South Carolina just at the grocery store, but they don't have it here. So I don't know. Maybe I'll check back into that store at some point, or maybe I can order some online or something. I don't know. I'd like to have some here because I want some of my Raleigh friends to try it. But we did pick up some other sodas there. So there is Jones Watermelon, which we have not had before. Mal, this is just a throwback. Mal used to drink Balls and they had it there. She's like, I want to get another one of those. This is Bedford's Marionberry Cream. Mal picked this one out because it just sounded interesting. And then there was another Jones flavor, and this is Crushed Melon. So they were neat. We also had, Mal had picked up a Jones flavor key lime. And we tried that in the car. I didn't get a clip of that, but it was good. It wasn't in my opinion, it wasn't like a super flavorful soda. The one that I picked up that was cool was Jones Strawberry Lime, which is my favorite flavor of Jones. And like comparing the key lime to the strawberry lime, I was like, yeah, the reason I like the strawberry lime is that it's so flavorful. I mean, it really just punches you in the mouth with flavor. And the key lime was good. It didn't have anywhere near as much flavor as that. So I really like flavorful sodas. Anyway, so that was the second thing we did. Let me back up to the first thing we did. We went to the shoe store. And that is because we actually had plans to go to the shoe store anyway. Mal has had walking shoes that have started to give her blisters, so it was time for her to get new shoes. And I have had a pair of New Balance shoes that I've really, really liked. And I was like, I think I'd like to get a pair of New Balance shoes. And then that was already planned. We had planned to go to the New Balance store like as of a week ago or something. And then it was yesterday that I talked to Chaz and was telling him about my feet hurt from walking and jogging and running. And he was like, well, that's because you don't have running shoes. And I was like, oh. And I talked to Thomas separately, and Thomas also was like, yeah, you don't have running shoes. He's like, that's probably why your feet are hurting. So yesterday was when Chaz was like, you should go to the New Balance store and get shoes. And I was like, we're going tomorrow. So that's what we did, is we went to the store and I got fitted for shoes. They took my feet measurements, and they asked me about what I was looking for, and they made recommendations. And then I also had some recommendations from Chaz, and I tried on a few different pairs of shoes, and I ended up getting shoes. And I am not a shoe guy. You probably know that. If you've been watching the vlog for any amount of time, you'll know that what I typically wear most of the year, at least historically, has been sandals. I own a pair of rainbow sandals, and I'm a beach person. I came from the beach, and most of the year I wear sandals. But when I'm running, obviously you can't run in sandals or you'll die. So I've been wearing shoes, and when I had my New Balance shoes on when I went in there, and I was explaining that I'd been doing running, and the person helping me was like, yeah, those aren't really for running. And I was like, yeah, I'm learning that. She's like, they're good for like the gym, but if you're running, there's not really a lot of padding in those for that. And then she's like, can you hold your foot up? So she looked at the tread on my shoes. She's like, does it hurt here and here? And I was like, yeah, that's where my feet have been hurting. She's like, yeah, the tread is gone. And I'm like, it's making a lot of sense. So long story short, I ended up getting some shoes, and I tried two different pairs of shoes on at the store, and this is going to be for like shoe people if you know about shoes. I tried on New Balance 1080s and New Balance Moves, particularly Move V4, whatever. When I tried on the 1080s, they're comfortable shoes, but they felt pretty similar to what I was wearing in the sense that they were normal shoes. Then I tried on the Moves, and I can only, I'm not a shoe person. I don't wear bunches of different shoes. If a shoe is comfortable, I'm like, cool, shoe is comfortable. Putting on the Move was like walking on air. It was bizarre. There's so much like foam and cushion in them that it honestly feels like you are walking on a cloud in a way that I have never experienced before. So I put on both of them. I ran around the block, and I ultimately went with the Moves. These are loud shoes. I mean, they are gray with the orange gradient. They're very loud shoes, but these shoes are wildly comfortable. Now, I haven't been going for several miles in these shoes, so I don't know exactly how I feel about them, but my initial try on and giving them a shot was like, oh, these are good shoes. So I'm going to wear them, and I actually have 45 days to exchange them at the store, which is really cool. So I'm going to give them a shot and see if they are as comfortable as they were today, but I have running shoes now. I was about to crawl in bed and realized, wait, I didn't finish the vlog. But there was nothing else to say. That was basically it. That's the end. I don't really have an ending. We did do Broken Picture Phone tonight, though, which we haven't done in a few months. It was kind of wild that it's been as long as it has, and we haven't done a Broken Picture Phone, but we did one. So that's coming out. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. Let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?